Ladies, before you know what? Matter of fact, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna set the vibe and set the tone for this video.
It's not a problem, 'cause I know what I'm getting into. Yeah, nothing can stop me, 'cause I'm addicted to you. I realize.
Io Francais Versace is the fragrance of the day, and I did not come to play. Let's talk about it.
Metro Boomin, want some more, nigga.
Welcome back to 4th Flow ENT TV. Special guest C. Jones the Goof in here with me.
What up? What's good, YouTube? Before we dive into this video, take a few seconds, scroll down, press that thumbs up like button. Feel free to leave a comment throughout the duration of this video, and most importantly, if you haven't already, click that subscribe button and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out on any upcoming content, and also so you can go back and check out some of my old content. All the videos on my channel are fire, so if you're already subscribed, tell a friend and tell a friend about me. I thank you all for dropping into this video. The topic is going to be the recent situation that has went viral regarding Keke Palmer, Usher, and Keke Palmer's significant other. For the purposes of this video, I'm going to say that's her husband. I'm assuming they're married. I haven't really researched this situation extensively, so I don't know all the underlying details, but I believe that's her husband or her significant other at the least. So I just wanted to briefly touch on this topic. Y'all see I didn't come to play today. I got my glasses on, got my Kevin Samuels theme music playing, had it playing, fragrance of the day. So I didn't come to play on this topic. This is merely my opinion on the situation, how I personally would have handled. This is not to say this is how any other person should have handled the situation. This is simply me saying how I personally would have handled the situation. Okay, if I'm Keke Palmer's significant other, now I've heard people say that he cheated. Like I mentioned, I do not know. I haven't done extensive research on this situation, but let's say he cheated in the past on Keke Palmer. My view and opinion on that, it's only two solutions to that. It's only two. There's no middle ground. Option A, you truly 100% and sincerely forgive a person for that situation and you move past it without allowing that situation to alter you in any shape, form, or fashion. Or option B, if you feel like option A is not realistic or plausible for you, option B, y'all don't waste any more of each other's time. If you feel like you can't get over that person cheated on you or an act of infidelity, let that person go. Find someone that you feel deserves your loyalty. So I'm gonna go under the assumption that Keke Palmer and the guy continue to be together after this situation allegedly of him cheating. That's if he cheated. So I'm gonna assume she chose the option to forgive him and move past it. The thing about that is why option A is so sensitive is because you can't just say you forgive a person and you're gonna move forward and that's in the past. You have to sincerely and consistently not allow that situation to alter you or change how you treat that other person. So I said all that to say, from Keke Palmer's perspective, she can't say that, or her supporters can't say that, well, he cheated in the past, because now you're bringing an old situation that should have been resolved and moved past to the extent to where it's not used as a defense in later situations. So if she continued to be with him, I'm under the assumption that if he cheated, she forgave him. If she forgave him sincerely, can't bring that up. That's null and void. You can't bring that up as a reference in future situations. Now, let's say he didn't cheat in the past. From his perspective, not from his perspective, from my personal perspective, if we're together, we're exclusive, let alone married, or in a relationship and have kids together. At a certain point, certain things have to be understood without repetition. In other words, what I'm trying to say is, if the guy didn't feel comfortable with what she was wearing, that's something that should have been understood. So I'm under the assumption that he had no problem with her attire, Keke Palmer's attire, the night she went to the Usher concert. Me personally, I wouldn't want my significant other to wear something that was that see-through as what Keke Palmer had on. In my younger years, there was a point where I wouldn't want my significant other to wear anything too appealing or fitted. As I got older and as your confidence grows and as your trust grows in a person, that type of thing doesn't bother you. But her attire, to my personal opinion, was too see-through. Maybe if it was the same dress, but underneath it she had on maybe some underwear, some shorts that covered her cheeks. Maybe if she would have worn it, but underneath it had underwear or shorts that covered up her buttocks area, maybe cool. But just the see-through, the cheeks out, maybe he was the type of guy that's cool with that, or that doesn't bother him. Me personally, if I'm gonna be in a relationship with anyone, boundaries are gonna be set and there's gonna be a mutual understanding. For me personally, it was too see-through. It was too see-through. Even if you were out with me on my arm with that type of attire on, I'm not rocking with that. I feel as if a woman is beautiful, she's gonna attract attention regardless. So I would want my significant other to be so confident and aware of herself to where she doesn't feel the need to dress with an attire that helps her gain more eyes, because she would already know I'm gonna gain eyes regardless. I'm not saying I'm perfect, I'm not saying I'm this and that, but the confidence I have, if I step in a room, I'm gonna grab a few eyes from ladies without having to do anything or without it being based on how I'm dressed. Am I saying I'm going to catch the eyes of every woman in the room? No. But am I aware and confident enough, realistically confident enough, to where I know I would gain some eyes when I step in the room from females? Yes. Not conceited and saying I'm the best looking man in the room. What I'm saying is, I know how I look, I know how I present myself, despite the attire I may have on. If I'm on the beach, I don't have to wear close to nothing to gain eyes from other women. So let's move beyond the attire. Me personally, you wouldn't have went out with that type of attire on. Secondly, I have no problem with being starstruck. Celebrities are starstruck when they meet other celebrities all the time. So I'm not tripping off the reaction that Keke Palmer had when Usher encountered her. But the behavior during the interaction was very flirtatious. It was very much so, look at me, look at my body, check my body out. I'm not even tripping about the kind hug. But I don't know if it's an allegation, a speculation, or if it's true, but it's a rumor out there Usher is, I'm just gonna say, signed to G Herbo. If Usher is signed to G Herbo, even though my significant other might be a fan of him, you can't get too close, you can't do too much, because at that point, you're jeopardizing my safety. What if it's a kiss on the cheek and you have an open leisure on your face or something like that? You can't play with a person's safety, basically, is what I'm trying to say. But that's kind of extreme, but still yet a very valuable topic. So her reaction, I feel like she did too much. But let's move beyond that, because I don't want this video to be too long. This is how I would have handled the situation. If I'm Keke Palmer's significant other, okay, boom, that night happens, the clip comes out, it goes viral. First and foremost, I think where I ain't gonna say where he made his first mistake, but what I would have done differently, I would have never spoke on the situation on the internet. Not in any shape, form, or fashion. Would I have spoke on the situation on the internet. Reason being is because the moment I say something, I open up the door for attack and criticism. The second reason is I want to be silent on the internet because I would have wanted to allow Keke Palmer the opportunity to see all the criticism that I am about to receive for something you did. I wouldn't speak on it at all myself personally. I wouldn't have spoke on it. But I would have just sat back. I would have had a conversation with her when she returned, next time we were face to face. But I would have sat back and let the internet eat me up. Oh, her nigga simp, he this, he sweet, he this, he that, this, that. A real man would never this, that. I would have let the internet eat me up, destroy me. Reason being, I want her to see that. If I say something or speak on the situation on the internet, then her focus is gonna be on more so what I'm saying on the internet and what people are saying in rebuttal to what I'm saying. But if I don't say nothing, her attention has to be all of the criticism that she sees I'm receiving, knowing I haven't said nothing, I haven't done nothing. So I would think if she cares about me, that would affect her. She would look at that and be like, damn, my actions got the internet killing my man. So I wouldn't say nothing. I would let guilt do its job. And guilt will only do its job if she is a woman that truly cares about me and truly feels as if she hurt my image or my respect level, okay? I wouldn't say nothing on the internet. I would have a conversation with her in private, and then I would have to make the same decision that I told you all you have to make at the beginning of the video in regards to cheating and infidelity. I would have to make the decision as a man. Am I prepared to forgive her for this night and truly move on and sincerely move on and not use it as a reference in the future? Or is it best for me to, I can't deal with this and leave? Now, it wasn't a situation of kissing, inappropriate touching, or sex. So I'm not gonna say I would have left. I would have let her know in that face-to-face conversation, I feel some type of way. I don't respect how you handled that situation, but I'm not gonna trip on you. I forgive you. But if a situation occurs in the future where I'm in that same situation, show me the same consideration. I wouldn't use that situation as a get out of jail free card in the future. But if I don't say nothing about it, I don't speak on it on the internet, I allow all this criticism. I'm sitting at home watching the kids and you out at an Usher concert. I look on my phone, you done went viral for y'all interaction. I ain't saying nothing. Have a conversation when you get home. I ain't feeling that, but it's cool. But if the tables turn, show me the same consideration. Now, I'm not gonna go out and intentionally let me look for someone who makes more money than the chick I'm with. Let me look for someone who looks better than the chick I'm with so I can antagonize her. That's not gonna be my intention. The moment we have that face-to-face conversation and we beyond it, I'm done with it. And now I know, okay, that boundary, that filter, that line has been blurred. So in the future, if I just happen to be in a situation to where I'm in the presence of a woman who my significant other may feel is more attractive or got more money or more popular, and you see a video of me hugging that person or acting like a groupie or being so starstruck to where I'm over advertising my appearance in a flirtatious manner, handle it the exact same way I handle it. Don't bash me on the internet. Don't bash me. If it makes you feel some type of way when we're face to face, let me know. But at the same time, that's how I look at it. Gotta be careful on how you speak on it, because if Keke Palmer has done this in the past, or significant other in general, you gotta already be aware that, okay, he did this and he took it on the chin, so let me take this on the chin. And that's how I would have handled the situation. Not maliciously, not purposely, not intentionally looking to get back, but I would have kept it clear to say. But that's just my opinion on the Keke Palmer situation. I kind of went with the Kevin Samuels theme, Kevin Samuels vibe. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comment section if you agree with my opinions and perspectives. Let me know if you didn't. But in conclusion and summary, I can't say I wouldn't have been in that situation, because you can't control what a person does. But if I'm in a situation, boundaries are going to be set. I'm not going to cross no boundaries that she has set. I'm not going to allow her to cross any boundaries that I have set. When we out in the public's eye, we are a representation of each other. So when I'm out and about, I will represent my significant other. You don't have to worry about some viral news coming back to you, because I'm gonna hold myself accountable at all times. I'm gonna be aware at all times, and I'm gonna represent you respectfully even if you're not around me. So that couldn't have been me. I keep saying couldn't. If boundaries had been set and understandings had been obtained, and my significant other still went out and wore that type of attire and reacted like that towards Usher, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I would. After we had that face-to-face conversation, it'll be over with. Now that I think about it, it'll be pretty much over with, because like I say, before I give any woman the title of you're my significant other, you're my girlfriend, my woman, my fiance, my wife, before I put a title on a woman, we're gonna have an understanding. We're gonna have boundaries set, and I'm gonna hold myself accountable and not cross any of your boundaries. So once you do that, it's over with. I'm speaking from the perspective of if we had a clean slate and an understanding, and we were married and we had kids together, and you stepped out and behaved in that manner and wore an attire like that, it'll be over with. It'll be over with. No matter how much I care about you, no matter how much history we got, even if we got kids together, if I had never done nothing like that to you, it'll be over with, because you wouldn't have had that title without firsthand knowing how Chad thinks, what Chad goes for, what he approves of and what he doesn't approve of, what boundaries he's set and what boundaries he hasn't set. So yeah, it would have been over with. That's just my perspective. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all rocking with it, and we pretty much out. Sub 1, baby, so hit that sub button crazy. Y'all hit that sub button if y'all haven't already. We out.
It's not a problem, no. Guess I know what I'm getting